Hello everyone, and I'm finally taking time and I'm going to give you a brief overview of my new sewing machine. It is a Bernina B735, and I'm going to give an overview and then I'm going to make another video on the interface. So the overview is, this is a 10-inch machine which has really high space, great lighting. But what I like about this machine is it's kind of semi-automated. And I'll explain that more in the interface, but I just wanted to go over it. What makes this machine special is it's, like I said, it's 10 inches with high height, 10 inches from throat to needle. And this one has a 5.5 millimeter stitch width. Most machines nowadays are most are 9 now, but there are quite a few 7 millimeter machines, which are great. I have been practicing quilting, so I have a embroidery darning foot on and the straight stitch needle plate. But what makes this special is the narrow feed dogs, because your 1/4 of an inch is right here on the line of these feed dogs. So you get to use all of your feed dogs. And I can show you, it comes with here in Europe, it came with the straight stitch plate and the 5.5 millimeter stitch plate. Also, what I like about Bernina's is this is a good size screen. It's only 7 inches, and it's not near as big as the machines that put them over here. But for some reason, I really like having my screen in the middle. So, like when I'm sewing, all I have to do is look up and there's my screen. It's not like I have to look up and over and do all that. But it's a great machine. And let me tell you, this thing is heavy. My 590 is not near as heavy, but it's a solid machine. But this machine is heavy and solid as a brick. And I'm going to tell you oh my goodness, it stitches beautifully. It is so smooth. I kind of wish that I had bought a 7 series long ago. It comes with the slide-on table. I did get the embroidery module with it. And even the embroidery module is heavy. I mean, this thing is solid. I can't get over how solid it is. But some of the things that it has on it is one of the few things that I like, and the reason I got the 735 is I wanted a machine that I could really precision sew. And I bought this just around Christmas. And it was basically my Christmas present to myself. And I can tell you my piecing and my accuracy has gone up another notch with this machine. And because it's 5.5 millimeter, I had an old Bernina 165, which I absolutely loved. So I had a lot of the old 5.5 millimeter stitch feet that works perfectly on this machine. Like I had the 1/4 inch foot with guide, one without guide. I had specialty feet for pin tucks and all kinds of stuff. So we'll get into that later. But what makes it special is how solid it is. And I am just totally amazed at how solid. But its main features are, like I said, 5.5. It has the jumbo bobbins like all the new modern Berninas. Has needle up, down. But this one is great because it has the pivot or hover, which means that when the needle is down and you stop sewing, the foot pops up automatically a little bit for you to slide your next piece in, which I absolutely like. It does have the knee lift, but I don't use it. It hurts my hips with my arthritis and my hip problems. So I really enjoy the pivot hover. And like I said, it has needle up, down. This is pattern begin. This will set your pattern back if you're doing a decorative stitch back to the beginning. This is pattern end, which means it will complete the pattern of your decorative stitch and stop. Your knot tie off, speed control, needle positions, knobs, and I mean, it has all the features that I would want on a machine. But, like I said, that 1/4 inch is totally on your feed dog, which is what makes this thing absolutely special. And I'm going to come over here to my 590, which I'd love. I want it a 535, which is the 5.5 millimeter 5 series. Those are not available in the Netherlands. So I had to go up to the 7 series because I wanted the 5. But if we look here at this feed dog, see there's a line down the middle of this feed dog right here. That's your 1/4 inch. So you lose half of this feed dog when you're piecing. And I don't have the problem, but some people do, of it pulling your design to the left. I don't have the problem. My problem is getting it on that line because it's really easy to put it right here on the edge of this feed dog and keep it there. And so that's why. But I'm going to have to say, for piecing, I really prefer this 8.5 inch model. It is magnificent for sewing. But for quilting, the 10 inch is fantastic. Also for embroidery, it has bigger hoops. This one has 8.25 or 8.5 inch wide hoops, where this one goes to 6.5 inch wide. So that's the big thing, and I would highly recommend it. I still like my Pfaff, but I'm slowly becoming a Bernina person, and these are not budget machines. These are quite expensive, but like I said, they're solid as a rock. I should not need a new machine for a very long time. And I can show you, I've been practicing my quilting. Just to give you an example, I did circles, which turned out really nicely, and I've been practicing doing circles. These are swirls. That's a swirl design. This is a design that I copied from Amanda Murphy, and it's called Falling Water or something like that, and that's another Amanda Murphy swirl design. And they just stitch so beautifully. Look at those beautiful stitches and how nice they are. And are you ready for this? That is 150 weight polyester thread. That thread is very thin, and look how that quilting stands out. And this is my test sheet, and I'm gonna have to make a new one soon. But I've just been having a good time and really enjoying my machine, and I thought I would share it with you. Everyone have a great day. Bye.